Germany's private sector stabilised in January, ending a 6-month contracting streak. The HCOB German flash composite PMI rose to 50.1 from 48 in December, highlighting a 7-month high and moving above the growth contraction divide. This improvement was led by a resilient services sector, with its businesses activity index climbing to 52.5. Manufacturing, though still in contraction, saw a slower decline, with the PMI rising to 44.1 despite pressures from international competition and economic uncertainty. Manufacturing confidence reached its highest level in nearly 3 years, indicating optimism for the future. Storm Eowyn battered Ireland and Northern Ireland with record winds, causing widespread disruption. A gust of 182 km an hour, nearly 114 miles per hour in County Galway, broke an 80-year-old record. Nearly 1/3 of Ireland's homes and businesses lost power, impacting 715,000 properties, with ESB networks expecting extended outages. The storm also cancelled hundreds of flights, shut down schools and halted public transport across the United Kingdom. A red wind warning was issued across Ireland for the first time since 2017, with coastal flooding risks warned. Climate change's impact on storm frequency remains unclear. A Maltese court granted bail to Yorgen Fenech, a businessman charged with complicity in the 2017 murder of anti-corruption journalist Daphne Caruana, Galizia. French, arrested since November 2019, denies the charges. 3 men are serving prison sentences for carrying out the murder. The court imposed restrictions on Fenech, including a ban on going near Malta's coast or airport, surrendering his passport and not communicating with prosecution witnesses. His aunt deposited a guarantee with the court. Fenech's pre-trial proceedings have lasted years, but a trial date remains unscheduled. Defence lawyers argued he has satisfied all bail requirements. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko pardoned 15 prisoners, including 8 convicted of extremist activity and 7 for drug crimes ahead of his election. Lukashenko is expected to extend his 31-year rule, with the opposition claiming the election is a sham due to the jailing or exile of his critics. Analysts believe he is using these gestures along with prisoner releases to improve relations with the West amid sanctions and pressure over human rights. Lukashenko denies having political prisoners and claims the people have chosen to keep him in power. France is pushing for a massive pause in new EU regulations and delays in environmental reporting rules amid backlash from EU companies against strict environmental laws. The proposals call for a delay in the Corporate Due Diligence Directive and a 2-year delay on the CSRD Corporate Sustainability Reporting Rules. France seeks to ease regulations and to improve competitiveness against US rivals and to speed up growth. The plan is to be presented at an EU ministers' meeting. France's move follows US pressure under President Trump for less regulation. Germany also supports lightening the burden on companies.